Hi everybody, sorry for the crummy quality of my laptop's webra, but I just wanted to make this short video on what not to buy if you're in the budget for a new Bluetooth speaker. About a year ago, March 2022 to be exact, I got an OontZ Angle 3 Ultra speaker. Now before I had an OontZ Angle 3 Plus, and I still have it still works, but the grill that covers the speakers broke off, and I just got a new one after that happened. And I have to say, I remember hearing it for the first time, and the first few seconds I was like, okay, this sounds much better. It's a lot heavier. And then there was some weird anomaly with the sound, and I didn't really like that much. And then I noticed that the battery on the old one lasted me like maybe a week or two before I had to charge it again, which was pretty amazing. My dad even had the same kind of speaker, a little bit different, but the same brand. We just a regular OontZ Angle 3, and that lasted a long time. But when I got the OontZ Angle 3 Ultra, it didn't seem to last as long, and I don't really know why. So now, a year later, I charged it the other night to full, or the other day, whatever. Played some music in the shower, as I do. I like to keep my little speaker in the shower because it's waterproof. And then I used it today in the shower, and I noticed the battery was at 40%. And the other night, when I charged it, actually, now that I think about it, I charged it on a power bank, and that thing died, so I don't know if the speaker got a full charge, but even still, the other night I went to play the music, and the speaker was showing the red light, and it was flashing, then it was dead, and then it shut off. When it dies, it does that. You'll turn it on, it'll play for about 30 seconds, and it'll turn off. Instead of just dying. So it's very unreliable. I always feel like I have to charge it regardless, and it just doesn't last nearly as long as my old one did. My old one was an OontZ Angle 3 Plus, if I haven't mentioned that already. That thing is pretty old, the call quality isn't great, and it's micro USB. This new one, the call quality is a lot better, and it's USB-C, but the battery is much worse, and the sound is okay. It's like the sound of the Ultra, to describe it, it fluctuates, whereas the Plus, it's like a solid. Like, you know, some TVs have this audio leveling thing. It does that, but it only does it on Bluetooth. If you hook up a 3.5mm jack to the speaker instead of using Bluetooth, then it sounds a lot better. But that kind of defeats the purpose because it's advertised as a Bluetooth speaker, and that should be the number one priority when they make the speaker. And Cambridge Soundworks isn't a bad brand either, which is the brand that makes the OontZ. So, if you're in the market for one, don't go for one of those. Maybe go for a JBL or a Bose or UE, like Ultimate Ears. Brands like that, like reputable brands, even Sony, just name brands, okay? I've been looking at a couple of Bluetooth speakers myself because I'm trying to get another one that'll last me, unlike this OontZ that I have. And honestly, I wanted one of those types of speakers a year ago, but my dad offered to get me a new one, so I had to go with OontZ because there was a budget. And this one, I just started a new job. I want to spoil myself with something nice, and I want to get a Bluetooth speaker.